Good morning and welcome to the Friday edition of Joy News Interactive with me, Mapito Sibide. And as you know, later on the show, I'll be joined by Bernice Abubedu. We're live from digital address GA0992539 here in Kokomemle, Accra. We're also on DSTV channel 421 and Go TV channel 144. On WhatsApp, it's 055 815-7074. So send those messages through. You can also join the conversation on Facebook and Twitter. We are Joy News on TV. If you want to be counted among the happiest people in the world, then Finland is the place to go. According to an annual UN report, Finland this year is the happiest place on earth. The World Happiness Report measures subject well-being, how happy people feel they are, and why. Some of the countries are some of the happiest countries are Denmark, Iceland, Canada, Sweden, and Australia. But now let's come to Ghana, which has moved 23 places up, which is good, and is now the world's 108th of happiest countries in the world. So now 108, we could be in the top 10. You know, everybody wants to be in the top 10. It would be better if we were number 1. But now we want to know, like, for the unhappy people, why are you unhappy? Like, what's wrong, you know? But you know that Nigerians are happier than Ghanaians. So Nigeria, South Africa, and Ivory Coast had impressive results. Nigeria came 91st and Ghana came 108. So let's go to Facebook, because I asked you guys, why are you guys unhappy? What makes you unhappy? Why are you unhappy in Ghana? So let's see if we can go to Facebook. Keep your messages coming. Keep your messages coming on WhatsApp. I'm receiving a call now on WhatsApp. Unfortunately, I can't take it. Bring your WhatsApp messages instead. But Chris Pennell says, tilapia and banku cost 30 Ghana cedis. One bag of cement costs 30 Ghana cedis. Your girlfriend chooses to eat banku and tilapia every day. My brother, kneel down wherever you are and stretch forth your hands toward the direction of your girlfriend and let's pray. Okay, is that what makes you unhappy? All right, let's go to Benedict, who says, I am very, very unhappy because the leaders talk, and no action. They kept promising heaven on earth, of which I have seen none. A bowl of local rice, which used to be 5 or 6 Ghana cedis, is now 11 Ghana cedis. As for the promises, let's not try to count them because it may increase my unhappiness. So Albert Donko says, Ghana is with the slogan freedom and justice, but we never find one as ghetto youth, always being hunted by the forces. So those are your Facebook comments. I asked you guys, why are you unhappy? Or are you amongst the people that are unhappy, and why are you unhappy? So keep your WhatsApp messages coming through. But Meg Benson says, we should be comparing Ghana to Rwanda. Again, we never appreciate what we have, and you will find out why there are quite a number of unhappy people in the comments section in a moment. And Sumani says, this is a bogus report. I am a Ghanaian who lives in Ghana, and never did I complain of my situation here. So what kind of parameters did they use for their reports? Let's go to Abdul Malik, who says, I am definitely one of those unhappy Ghanaians. Lest we forget, we were promised heaven. We were made to believe that when NADAA is voted to become the president of Ghana, all of the hardships we were experiencing would vamoose. But after we voted for him, we're getting worse off by the day. Things are not what they used to be. The prices of goods and services are skyrocketing every now and then. Let's go to Francis's comment, who says, until we extend the fufu weekly or daily feeding program in every constituency to support the unemployed to remain focused, achieve their dreams, just like the Adom Fufu Party. So come to WhatsApp, and it's 055-815-7074. But on Facebook, we say, Valanyo says, it can never be true. Ghana is peaceful country, and aside, what is happiness? What are they talking about? Is there a civil war here? They should mind their own business and leave Ghanaian people alone. I create happiness for myself all the time, which is a very good point. I think it's important that we create happiness for ourselves. You know, because happiness is an inside job and it's a one-man job. And you must look into the mirror and be like, you know what, I'm the only person that can make myself happy. And you should make yourself happy. And that's all that matters. It's an inside job. I'm going to make myself happy. Every day, choose to be happy. Don't ask for other happiness, you know. It's like a jar. It's your own jar, and you need to fill it up with your own things. It's an inside job. It's a one-man job. Look into the mirror and say, today, I am going to be happy. I don't care what happens. I am going to be happy. But let's take more of your comments. Your phone calls are still coming through, and I appreciate that, but I would appreciate it more if you sent us some WhatsApp messages. But we can go to Stephen Governor, who says, how can we be happy when government officials are stealing the country's money without looking back? And Kwame comes in to say that let's keep updating ourselves. Jitmo too are still in Ghana after NPP promised to send them back. And Kweku says, so Kweku quotes Donald Trump, so that if this is a country, as a happy place, why do we yearn to go and stay with the white man? Ghana is like hell. All right. And German says, happiness in Ghana is like doomso. It goes off and on. Later off, off, off. Anawusu says, I'm unhappy because corruption has engulfed all the institutions in Ghana, including my own kitchen. And Salusu says, yes, so you forget, say, the wicked people are ruling Ghana. And Akwang says, tell that to those being evicted near President Nana Addo's house. So keep your comments coming, keep your WhatsApp messages coming. We really appreciate them. And God's Son says, I'm happier the government is creating avenues for citizens to explore. And Albert C says, how can somebody be happy as an unemployed graduate? So those are your comments on Facebook. We are Joy News on TV. Keep them coming. I asked you, what makes you unhappy? Are you among the people that are unhappy? And why so? I mean, you know, we create our own happiness, but here in Ghana, we're 108th in the happiness report. So, you know, what makes you unhappy? Why unhappy? Let's see if we can take your WhatsApp messages. This one is from Ibrahim, who says, I'm not happy in Ghana because corruption is high. Foodstuffs are also high. Thank you for your WhatsApp message. And this person says, I'm not happy because Ghana is not moving on well. And Ghana is very hot. To this person who just said me that Ghana is very hot, my mom used to say, if you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. You see, if you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. But let's take more of your comments. Nobody can make you happy. Happy yourself by doing what you do very well. And this is from Michael Boachi. So we're still getting your calls, but we want to hear your WhatsApp messages instead. We prefer your WhatsApp messages. And if you want to, you can send us a video and tell us, what does happiness mean to you? What is this happiness that everyone speaks about? Like, I'm happy, but what does it mean? You know, someone who has less than me or someone who has more than me can be happy. So, you know, but let's move on because it's still Ghana month and we want to know your favorite tourist attraction and what was your most memorable experience there. So for me, I went to Kakum and I went to the Cape Coast Castle, and it was just, I love history and I enjoy history. So I enjoyed it. I went there and I was hiking. Is it hiking? Yes. I went on the canopy walk and that was very scary because you know what? I conquered my fear. But speaking about conquering stuff, this weekend, tomorrow, Saturday, we are conquering the mountain, Afajato. So this is the second of Multimedia's Fantastic Four tour. But let's see what happened last week. So these are some of the images when they went to Cape Coast. As you can see, people were enjoying themselves. Get to know your history. Like they say, if you don't know where you come from, you don't know where you're going. People really enjoyed themselves here. So this is just part of Multimedia's Fantastic Four tour. So these are some of the images. People were celebrating and they were enjoying. Let's see if we can go to this image of conquering the mountain. So Afajato climb, conquer the mountain. Let's see if we can go to that image, but keep your WhatsApp messages coming through. Let's see if the internet will allow us to show you what's happening this weekend. So Saturday at Mountain Afaja in the Volta region, the Fantastic Four is aimed at promoting the country's tourism potentials as part of the activities lined by the multimedia group and marking our Ghana Month series on the occasion of the country's 61st independence anniversary. So let's see if we can get more of your WhatsApp messages. And this one says, I'm happy. So on your screens now, we have what's happening this weekend. Tomorrow, Saturday, March 17th, it's 180 Ghana series, Afaja Tour climb. We are conquering the mountain. We are conquering. We will not stop. So bring your sunscreen, bring your caps, wear your sneakers. You must just be great. I'm ready. I hope you guys are ready. But keep those WhatsApp messages coming through. Are you happy? That was the first question we asked you. Are you happy? Are you unhappy? Why are you unhappy? And this one says, it's all about mindset. Happy yourself. Nobody can happy you. I'm jobless now, but I'm happy because I made myself so. Just that simple. This is from Morris from Akosombo. And we really appreciate your WhatsApp messages. And Della Collins from Ho, who says, I'm not happy because the youth are unemployed. We really appreciate your WhatsApp messages. And let's see. Okay, so this one just says, hi to everyone watching. Thank you for watching. The WhatsApp message, the WhatsApp line is 055 815 and 7074. Let's see if we can get more of your Facebook comments on that. So we asked you, what's your favorite tourist attraction and what was the most memorable experience there? Valani says, I have not been to Afaja Tour and others before. I wish Joy News will organize that one too. We are organizing it. Come tomorrow. It's 180 Ghana cities. We're going to Afaja Tour. We're going to conquer that mountain. So sugar them and a fufu party. But we are organizing Fantastic Four Tour. So come. And David says, Adaklu Mountain. Climbing the mountain made me understand endurance and its reward better. And Nana Ajiman says, Afaja Tour, whoever climbs should be paid. My thoughts when I climbed to the top. And Mr. Goodman says, Kejetia, because of how go steal your professionally without knowing. Okay, we're going to go to Nana Yak, who says, Shy Hills, I understand the concept of evolution better. And Padro says, Kakum National Park. Lol, my first time, to be honest, I cried. I wasn't able to complete it. And this one says, Crow Bites Beach. And Richmond says, do we even got any? Yes, we do have tourist attractions. So, do we have any tourist attractions? Yes, we do. We have Kakum, we've got Cape Coast Castle, Jamestown. I mean, we've got a lot. So, you know, and this weekend we are going. I told you guys, we are conquering the mountain. We are conquering the mountain, Afaja Tour. So, 180 Ghana CDs come to Joy FM, guys. If you don't go, But we're going to take a quick break, and after that, you know who's joining me. You know who's joining me, right? So let's take this quick break. Welcome back from that short break. I'd like to apologize. It's not Croco Bites Beach. It's Croco Bite. Right, Brennis?
You got it right.
I'm getting there. So, Relationship Friday. Yes. Okay. So, everybody, well, most girls, let me say it, most girls dream about their big day, one of their big days, which is their wedding. Would you go makeupless to your wedding?
It depends. I mean, there are a lot of factors. But you know that I'm really not a makeup person. So, it depends, but you know, sometimes there's a lot of fatigue on the day, so it's just a little cover up here and there. What I've experienced at some weddings though is that sometimes the makeup is a little overdone. Okay. So we know Maps, but when she comes out in her gown, you're like,
hey, who's that?
New face, who's this? We don't know who you are. And sometimes people tend to feel uncomfortable because it's your day. When I'm coming for Maps' wedding, I want to see Maps. I want to identify with her. But really, it comes down to choices anyway. And I don't think that we should fault anybody for whatever they want to do, provided it will not hurt another person. If your spouse is okay, why not?
Why not? Yes. So I asked you on Facebook, as a lady, would you go makeupless to your wedding? And as a man, what are your thoughts on makeupless brides? Because we're trying to include you in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if we can get some Facebook comments.
Okay.
But then let's go to WhatsApp, because we've been asking them. First, let me ask you, what is happiness to you?
Happiness is a lot of things. Happiness is peace of mind. Happiness is knowing that I'll be fine, and despite the circumstances. I think that for me, the external factors that create happiness within people, but there's also that intrinsic element, you know, trying to be happy in your own self. But I think they work together.
They work together.
Yeah, they work together. You could be a person who is a happy-go, happy-come person, you know, really excited. But sometimes if external factors, you know, affect that, you can really be in your down moment. Yeah.
So let's take some WhatsApp messages. This is from Florence, who says, I'm happy because I'm content, which is nice. And then
that's a good point.
It's a good point. I'm content, and you know, I appreciate where I am.
Honestly, I think who's that again?
Florence.
Florence. Yeah. I think Florence has made a very valid point, because sometimes people are unhappy because they want more. They want what MAPS has, and so they're never satisfied in life. And so they're always dreaming of something that they may never get. Why not enjoy the moment while you have it?
In a way, it's the nature of the human being, because we always want what we don't have, and we're always striving for more. And in us striving for more, we're looking for stuff we don't have. So take a minute, look at things and be like, you know what, actually what I have is enough.
And be grateful for what you have.
And be grateful for what you have. But let's go to Facebook.
On that particular one on weddings, and whether as a lady you go makeupless, and if you're a gentleman, would you mind your bride coming to the wedding without makeup? Kwesi says it will be a krabeshe. That's to say, it would be an event, you know, it would be one to witness. And he says that means like 25% of the money is already saved. If ladies are bold to do that, they'll gain everyone's respect.
Respect? Respect? We won't discuss that, but okay.
So some are thinking of 4 to 10 bridesmaids and things, when after everything is just you and your husband. Anyone who does that will earn a lot of respect. That's according to Kwesi. We appreciate your comment. Nana Wusu says, I prefer seeing my wife's beautiful and natural face than painting. That's why I'll marry a very beautiful lady who look extra good without makeup. Okay. And Samuelson says, makeup is not really a bad thing, but sometimes ladies overdo it and they end up looking like Toby. Toby is a doll. Okay. Yeah, and interesting name he gives himself. He says, a certain Kofi Chum. Says, I don't think that there's been an instance where makeup has really made any contribution to a successful marriage. It doesn't play any role. So I think any right-thinking man wouldn't make that a priority in marriage. I think makeup will have virtually no influence on how I'm going to love my woman. I like the last point. It doesn't influence how you're going to love your woman. Yeah. Should it even influence it at all? Because I've come across some posts and some men seem to judge women who wear makeup, and they think that, why would you want to wear makeup? Even some ladies, you know, shame other women who wear makeup. I think that makeup should not influence how you treat somebody. Yeah. We should just respect people for who they are. You know, yesterday I came across a song that I loved so much, but it's a Nigerian song. And I thought to myself that if you play this on a local radio station, you're likely to have people say, oh, but why won't you promote your own Ghanaian music? Can't we just appreciate people and things for who they are, devoid of race, culture, religion? The song is good. The song is good. Do we always have to look into, is a Nigerian, is a Ghanaian, is a Muslim, Christian, black, white, makeup, no makeup, you know?
It's your choice at the end of the day.
It really doesn't add anything. If you ask me, Desmond said, makeupless bride shows her true beauty, so I'll be proud of her. What if she's beautiful on makeup, but the next day I see a face? Maps, you'll not be happy about this. He says Shaka Zulu face. Says, I'll be disappointed.
You know what? We won't even discuss it, but okay. I'll keep quiet. I'll keep my comments to myself.
All right. The reason Maps will not be happy about that is that she's South African.
Yes.
And you know how they get when Shaka Zulu is mentioned.
And you know that Shaka Zulu is such a great warrior. We don't care about his face. Do you know he's such a great warrior? But you know what? I'll take your WhatsApp messages quickly. And this one says, why won't I be happy? So far as I laugh and I smile, I'm happy. And Alberta says, natural beauty is cool, but sometimes small makeup can count. But let's quickly do our trending videos.
All right, my Peter. So this week, our most viewed video is the one that Stonebwoy is speaking to Becky of our entertainment desk about some fracas that happened over the weekend. Now, 255,000 views there. Closely followed by a man caught after stealing a shop owner's mobile phone at Kukumleni Maps. Now, I covered that story.
Yes.
So I was returning from an interview and I realized a lot of people had gathered. And at the time, producer Ablade Souza was in the car and Joel, also the camera technician, and we were all interested. So we parked by the road side. And then I decided to step out and find what's happening here. Maps, you won't believe it. This gentleman had just attempted to steal a mobile phone from a shop. He was caught. The phone was taken. Onlookers decided to give him the beating of his life. A policeman came to his rescue. Actually, you may want to look at it not to his rescue, but he actually handcuffed him. I'll explain to you why I'm saying he came to his rescue. Handcuffed him. And the lady whose phone was stolen says, I'm not interested in the case. So the policeman, takes about maybe 500 meters, walks him up the road and uncuffs him. So he was saving him from the earlier beatings, but guess what? The people didn't forgive him. They beat him, Maps. The first time I had witnessed a mob action at close range. Someone carried a stone, my heart sank. I said, no. And there was a man standing by me saying, have you forgotten so soon about Dentro Boise? But another person said, but this one, we saw him stealing the phone. The interesting thing though is that the reason a lot of them were beating him was because there was a robbery attack just before his theft. This one was at gunpoint and the robbers stole some money from a mobile money shop. So there was a lot of anger already before he did this. But a third one also has to do with the first one, which is the brawl between Xylophone Media and Stonebwoy's camp. So those are the three most viewed videos, my Peter. Okay,
on that note, I just want to end it with this WhatsApp message that says, happiness is not a goal, but a byproduct of a well-lived life. I think,
that's nice.
Come on, I mean, yay!
That's nice. That's a nice way to end the show. Read it again, my Peter.
Read it again. So, happiness is not a goal. It's a product of a well-lived life.
In other words, don't chase happiness. Just live well, and happiness will come on its own.
And happiness is an inside job, right?
Fantastic. All right, on that note, we wish you a very happy weekend. Mapito, our father to climb, is it?
Tomorrow. Sneakers, sunscreen, cap. We'll be there.
Walking.
Conquering the mountain. Conquering the mountain. So that's all from us. And have a happy, happy, happy weekend.
Thank you for joining us.